Okay, let me try to. I actually was doing a podcast and the alarm clock came on and cut the thing off. So I wasn't planning on doing two. I don't plan on doing two again. So I'm gonna redo what I did. The topic to this podcast is you got to submit to the information. Now, let me give you an example of what I'm saying. It's two individuals. One is my aunt, my great aunt, and another one is a childhood friend's mother. Both have cancer. Okay. I sent both these individuals the same information on how to remedy their cancer. And if you ever come across any information that you know that can help somebody with cancer, don't holler out, I can cure you, because you go to jail for that and they could sue you for that because it's a trademark word. And, the medical industry ain't trying to hear that. So don't ever holler out, you can cure nobody. You always want to use the word remedy. I have a possible remedy, and you always put the if in there because it is possible. It's not a solid thing unless that person acts on it. So I sent both of these people, my aunt and my childhood friend's mother, the same content as it relates to the cancer. My aunt, she took it and applied it. The other party took it, did a little bit. She was, the girl was helping her mama go through the motions. And because she had to follow through and use her own behavior to solve her problems, she crumbled, folded, and then she ran, which the doctors was already giving her, their solution. She ran to them and took the white man Isis colder pill. And one had stage 4, which is my friend's mother. And then my aunt had breast cancer. So as of a few weeks ago, today is 4/4/16, my aunt called me on 4/4 and told me the doctor said her cancer is shrinking. Now, I sent her the content, the information, and she told me, this is words out of her mouth, and I'm quoting, I just did everything you told me to do. So that in lies submitting to the information. The other party ain't submit. She over there getting radiated and in the microwave, and she feeling this way, she feeling that way. My aunt ain't done no radiation and no chemo, but she submitted to the information. So if your ego and your arrogance is part of your daily paradigm, you're not going to be able to submit to the information. You're not going to be able to hear the ringing of the bell when somebody says, I got a way that you can get to where you need to go. This information can help you, because your ego will not allow you to submit. Your ego and your arrogance will not allow you to humble yourself at the foot of someone else that may know more or that may be able to show you a better way. Now, I have friends that have very strong personalities and very strong egos. One of which is doing pretty good as an entrepreneur. He running a company, and, he getting 20, 30 and some $1,000 contracts. The other one, very wise, and he is on his way to doing the other as well as good, as well. But the money is not coming in the same manner. It's not coming in a way. But I think that there can be also, I was told that these two gentlemen possibly could work together. And I think that there may be a level of ego, a level of arrogance, a level of unwilling to submit, because once you submit to someone else's will, someone else's authority, then you become a non-authoritative figure, and it puts you in a place where you have to be led and be guided by someone else's thought process. So I think that may be a reasoning, not that they don't listen to other people that they may admire, but I think that their level of strength and intelligence and will to win, where it plays a larger role in sometime in the submission process to the information that they may get from some people, not all. So my point is, you have to definitely submit to the information. You have to definitely be willing to be open. If somebody comes along and say, man, I can show you if you just turn 90 degrees left, that'll change your whole situation. You have to be open enough to hear and at least and acknowledge that they may have a point. You feel me? Like I got, for example, I'll give you another example. I got an ebook the other day from a white guy I follow named Jack Humphrey. Jack Humphrey is the internet guru, been in the internet industry for about 15 years, self-made man, and he got a book called the Black what is this? The Leverage Black Book. Now I got other content from him, but the Leverage Black Book talks about a whole different strategy about how you go from the top to the bottom using leverage, right? I got his other book, Authority Black Book, where he goes in so deep as far as how to use linking and websites. I mean, it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of websites and how to link bait and all this other stuff that I would be a fool not to submit to the information, because number one, he's going in the direction I want to go in. Number two, he got way more game than I got, and I got to respect that. You feel me? There's other books that I fall in line with. Multiple Streams of Internet Income, Robert G. Allen. Now, some of that content is old, but there's still some basis for it that can be used. Millionaire Fastlane, MJ DeMarco is another book where he talks about how a lot of the gurus is misleading and giving you all certain information that's leading you down the wrong road. So if I wasn't open and I wasn't willing to submit to the content, to the information, I would be missing a whole lot of marbles right now. I'd be missing a whole lot of everything because my arrogance and my ego would get in the way. So you have to be willing to understand. You got to submit to the content. You can't let your attitude and your ego and your arrogance give you the notion that you got the better solution when you might not have a better solution and, might not be seeing the results that you need to see. So that is definitely something to take into consideration. That is definitely something to, add to your playlist, if you will. You feel me? Don't get so bogged up in believing that you're the only person that got the answers to your problem, because it's so many people around you, man, that might be a solution to your problem that you may miss it. So just remember, stay open, stay willing to learn, stay willing to ask questions, find people that know more than you, and then you too shall rise. I'm out. It's Cool Water. Look for me, coolwater101.com. Look for me. It is Hip Hop Dead. Peace and stay blessed. Holla.